Watches as George grabs a rake and shovel. He uses a spade to dig up plants, then puts them in a sack.
George dug up every nasty green thing he saw.
Now in the alley, he stuffs a trash can.
3 bags full.
George stamps the bags in with his feet and puts the lid on. At the kitchen door, the chef sees him.
Hello, Giorgio. You want to come help me get fresh veggies for today's food?
Now they arrive on the roof where the garden sits bare.
Now it was time for Elf George to see how happy he'd made the chef.
I'm ruined!
George and Yoki trade a look.
It's all gone. The weeds and almost all of my veggies. What am I gonna cook?
Maybe all those nasty green things George pulled weren't weeds.
George hurries to the roof's edge.
Luckily, they were all right downstairs in the can.
Peering over a wall, he sees a trash collector emptying the can into the back of the garbage truck. The truck drives away. Chef Biscotti faces sacks of seeds. He takes one with a picture of a carrot on it.
What could do this? Roof gophers? I must replant everything quickly.
George joins him and points at the seed bags.
Vegetables grow from those seeds. These will be carrots. Those are squash and eggplant.
He digs a hole in the dirt and drops in seeds.
I water and fertilize them, and new veggies will grow right here. It takes 3 or 4 months. That's a long time. Until then, I have no fresh veggies to cook with.
So veggies in the store came from a garden, and veggies in a garden came from seeds.
Later, the chef rakes the soil.
Okay, we're all planted. If only the seeds could magically grow overnight, my problems would be solved.
As George waters the soil, he smiles.
Maybe Elf George could help.
Now, George holds a pencil over a drawing of a carrot.
He needed to count how many carrot seeds were planted.
At home, George takes carrots from the refrigerator.
And then he had to get the same amount of carrots from his refrigerator.
He puts them in a duffel bag. Nighttime. On Biscotti's roof, George digs a small hole with a spade and sticks a carrot in. Most of it sticks up from the ground. Later, George strains to dig a deeper hole with a tall shovel. The carrot fits.
George wondered if the chef would be as happy as a cobbler this time.
Daytime. Nettie takes trash out into the alley.
Well, I'm going up to water the garden. Nettie, I think we should close the restaurant until the fresh veggies grow.
No! We can buy some from the store!
But they won't taste biscotti fresh.
Chef Biscotti sadly climbs the stairs and steps out onto the roof.
Oh, look at this!
At the roof's edge, he shows Nettie the carrots.
Look! It's a miracle of carrots!
Now, Professor Wiseman studies one through a magnifying lens.
It's impossible, Chef. Carrots can't grow from seeds overnight.
I told you.
But they did. And I need to know how it happened, so I can make it happen again.
He puts a pot of soil on her desk.
So, could you study my dirt? I'll give you free pizza.
Okay, I'll run tests. Can I keep the carrot?
No, sorry. I'm making soup.
Now in his kitchen, the chef slices a carrot into a pot. George enters.
Oh, Jojo. Hey, look at the carrots we planted. Already grown, huh? You know, as long as I have my fresh veggies, I won't have to close down.
George felt like he'd made a good elf.
But I wonder why the eggplants and squash did not grow.
Oh, he'd forgotten the eggplants and squash.
Later, I'm going to plant those.
He points at 2 seed bags.
If it works again, tomorrow we'll have peas and arugula.
At night, George digs through the refrigerator.
Eggplant? Squash? But where were peas and arugula? How could George be an elf without fresh vegetables?
George goes to the cupboard and finds canned peas. Now in the light of a full moon, George digs in Biscotti's garden. Morning. In the restaurant kitchen, Nettie answers the phone.
Hello, Professor Wiseman. Our dirt is just normal dirt. No, I don't know yet if it happened again.
And Daddy, it's happened again. We got eggplant. We got the squash. Come and see.
With Professor Weissman.
Squash? Eggplant? I'm coming right over. Don't make soup.
She wheels her chair over to a computer and brings up a video feed of two scientists.
Einstein, pizza. Meet me at Pischetti's, stat.
Are you buying?
We're not eating, we're being scientists.
Now the man looks through his fridge.
George, did you, do something which I don't know what it would possibly be with all of our vegetables?
George shows him the storybook.
You're feeding a vegetarian cobbler?
The monkey shakes his head and leaves him out. Now a scientist measures one of Pischetti's eggplants. Nearby, Professor Weissman digs up a can of peas.
Did you plant a can of peas?
They're growing in cans now. Natty, call the TV news.
George and his caretaker arrive. The little monkey points to the storybook, then faces the garden and lifts his arms.
Oh, boy.
The man looks down at a smiling George.
Oh, hi, everybody.
He picks up one of the cans.
Well, this would be mine. You see, George, wanted to be your elf.
Yeah.